I'm looking at lockdown, but I hear gunfire. I don't see anybody here. Is it just me? Oh, here we go. All right, right into the revives here. Round loss. All right, who won that round? Caterpillar won that round. Okay.
I think the names might be flipped, and they are. So,
oh, they are. Okay.
Yeah.
So Cute Hamster won that.
So Cute
round.
Hamster on the right, they won round number
this
one.
Same way. SeekOut is
You take points.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You know, little hiccup here and there.
They switched sides right before they started, but Cute Hamster still managing to take that one down here. We're seeing Chalk instead of the Talon. I think that's the big change up. We're obviously still seeing Anvil. We're still seeing a Rezer, whether it be Sander. Dahlena, okay, on the Seeker. Something different here for them. Normally on the Talon, obviously not going to be the possibility here. Two people down. They push for more. Finish off. Who's dat? And he trades one out and has to sacrifice Joker in the process. But it's a 3 versus 2. Now Dahlena loses the first gunfight. Candy's so low. Drops the shield. I think he now has to push for it. Gets the first. One, everyone's still standing in. Says, hey, I'm on Cute Hamster now. Don't forget about me. Runs over the rest of them. Cute Hamster get their second round in a row.
What's super interesting about this lineup is you asked me, before the broadcast, I was like, hey, I'm watching round one. Fragout's playing Lancer, and you're like, could that be because of Ink coming in? And I was like, well, Dahlena was the Lancer player before. Ink Ink can flex to pretty much anything at this point, I believe, but he primarily plays the things competitively that Bopster played, right? Like the Anvil and the Saint stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a good replacement for Bop, but at the same time, we're seeing Dahlena play Seeker right now instead of Frag, so Gronky is usually the Chalk player, not Fragout, so maybe they're just trying to swap things up, see what they can do with it. At the same time, Gronky playing the Dahlia, something you don't see too often, but we have seen it before. Smoke coming out, and now getting very aggressive on this A push, but they lose the bomb, they lose Candy and Joker.
I mean, losing the bomb is the worst case. I mean, look at what is he supposed to do here? They are swarming him, and maybe Cute Hamsters are just trying to challenge themselves, Blue, honestly. Could that just be it? It's like, hey, I'll play Seeker this month. You play Chalk this month. Let's mix things up.
The only thing that would hold Dahlena back from playing different roles that he's not used to, or we're not used to seeing him play, is the fact that, if he doesn't play them, he doesn't really know how to use their abilities to the best of his advantage. Because we know Dahlena has one of the most deadliest, accurate shots in the game. So I have no problem watching him gun people down with any gun in the game at this point. So I'm not worried about that. Plus, they took Talon out of his hands. He likes to play Talon here, so who knows? Maybe they're just, trying to give themselves a better challenge, like you said. But at the same time, Joker uses the smoke towards the mid garage, then kind of goes back towards mid himself. Flashbang's coming out. Looks like a double one.
And actually force back Who's Dat. Finish him off as well. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but the revive. The Dahlia is what goes down for Cute Hamster again. C4 actually, and Joker tries to get a crossfire, but Dahlena has it covered.
Run it again.
Morning frag out, just cleaning up everybody that was remaining there, running him down with that SMG. I heard that rage get popped. Didn't know things were gonna go quite that quickly after that.
Man, Cute Hamster, stay. Bop's gone, Ink's in, nothing's changed. Their aggression. They know exactly what space they want at what time. They know when to take it, when to give up space as well. It's not always about, taking over and saying, okay, we need that spot, take over that part of the map. That's ours. Don't let them in here. Don't let them in there. Don't let them get this crossfire. Sometimes it's just like, hey, give them that space. We can shift towards this side. We can take this side of the map. We can take this angle away from them. We can create this angle for ourselves. And they know exactly when to do each of those.
I mean, sacrificing, yeah, you're right. Sacrificing ground because it'll make other parts of the map a little bit weaker, and being able to utilize that. It's about being flexible as a team and seeing what you can make work here. Finally, Caterpillar makes the bomb work and gets it planted here on the A site, so they're forced to disengage. So this is the first round that's actually looked, maybe round one did for all we know, but this is the first round that we've seen that's looked okay for Caterpillar to start things off. Everyone on Cute Hamster kind of stuck on one side. Shield in the way. How do they break through this? Fragout's fairly close, and now they're going to flood in. They send a hand shell to defuse. They start soon. Both APS is down. They're trying to break it. Will this reload buy him enough time to finish the defuse? Gronky's there to maybe help him out. The shield's still not broken, and no one makes some move, okay? No one makes a move, and the bomb gets defused in front of every member of Caterpillar trying to break through the shield.
Seeker standing above a Seeker, just downed right there. But yeah, that's good cover fire from the rest of Cute Hamsters. Once Ink got in there, I mean, hey, I said this exactly. Ink plays the anvil just like Pop, and we saw it executed perfectly there. They put up the shield on attack with the bomb, but they allowed some space to be taken. Ink comes in, sets up the barricade, he starts to defuse. You saw the rest of his team kind of swarmed around him. They kept him alive. A smoke came out. Unfortunately, Shredder Rounds was not online for the attack from the anvil, so they couldn't get that shield down in time.
It's something you got to think about. The potential of that. Maybe you do want to pick that up before some other stuff here, but this time Caterpillars look like they're in control to a point here. Only one down. They will likely be able to res it because Gronky won't be able to push it. And they're already down 2, so 2 versus 4. Not the best health on Caterpillar, but they'll survive for another chance to make this push happen. It's just Gronky and Dahlena standing. Must have seen who's dat, knows that he's somewhere close by, reveals his position as well. I guess didn't have to get something he wanted, but the crossfire was there. Gronky wins that one. Execution in hand, gets the finish on that kill. So first step for them, as long as they can keep kind of stinging them from this side and not going down themselves, they can keep this possible for them. There's the arrow that downs Cannibals again. Dahlena, unreal. They're winning this. They're downing them. There's no way they turn this one around, right, with how things had started off. There's no chance. They're going to let them get the res. Maybe push for it. The shield has to get dropped here. SMG so close. Dahlena gets the first down. It's just Joker still standing. And Cute Hamsters. If you win rounds like that, of course, you're going to win tournament after tournament. What a turnaround, Blue.
Oh, my goodness. So many things went perfect for them in that round. It's a 2v4, but they're able to isolate who's that by himself. And guess what? Next patch, ladies and gentlemen, that might not happen as well as it did because the Executioner is getting a little bit of a damage nerf, right? So he wins that fight. D40, SMG versus Executioner. Gronky wins it, hits a couple headies there, takes his gun, then comes out and helps his teammate. Dahlena got a nice knock with his bow, and that really set them up to come in. He goes down, but he got some good damage out with the Aaron, and then his teammate Gronky's able to pick him up with Lifeline. Then they get another down. That's when they got aggressive, pushed in there. Already Ink finds one, cleans him up as well. Cost him his life completely as Hizzi and Cannibals team up for that one. But Gronky and Dahlena finish off Joker, and now it's 3v2 again, and swiping from behind. Can't find the throw, but he will come in. But the bat from Canny! Can he find another? No, he cannot. Gronky finally finishes him off. He ended up buying his objection in the plane last. Oh my goodness.
We're on the defense now.
Canny trying to stay alive there. We've only seen 2 games of demo today, Kresnik, and both halftimes 7-0.
I promise we saw some contention earlier. Again, at Caterpillar, they were in a Glacier game that went to 8-7, but teams seem to have the maps that we've been able to catch figured out pretty well. Now that I'm seeing Dahlena piloting the Seeker with the Aaron, is the swap just to keep a DMR in his hand? Is that really what it is? Just to have that?
I guess so, because if he uses Talon on this map, he uses the Deadeye.
Yeah.
If he uses Dahlia, we've seen him pull out the MXR more so than the objection, right? When he's playing it. So I don't know. I said he's one of the most accurate shots in the game right now, or in the competitive scene. I would,
17 assists. Tighten up.
17 assists, yeah.
I couldn't even
6
speak.
revives for Gronky, man. And now Ink is on the Dahlia. Frag's still on that chalk. But you see the way they're swapping this up. They just have, every time we see them, they just become more versatile because of the way that they can just change up who plays what. Versatility is one of the reasons why they are the best in the game right now. Not just because they're accurate shooters, not because they win their gunfights, not because they have good strategies, not because they practice the best maps, they play the best on the map, but because of their versatility. And we see it right there. Gronky able to find Hizzi and Cannibals, finishes them off, goes up. A little bit of a teaser. Frag goes up there, brings him to one shot. He's going to get revived, though. But Joker did find... Excuse me, that wasn't... Dahlena and Gronky, look at him.
Yeah.
Little extra money. Didn't allow him to fully get res.
Didn't even
Now,
matter.
The selfie's coming out. from Dahlena. We know he loves to take pictures of people, especially on lockdown, but
They're by the cafe somewhere else, but we went right past the rogue select. And one thing that I said did stick, and it will be that vibe.
hey, the Lancer's in there for Caterpillar as well, so we'll get to see if they have that deadly Lancer player that Lagger was maybe scared of, or maybe they just banned it because it's Lancer. On the other side, though, we see the trench coming out. This is something that we usually touch on. Just because it's strikeout doesn't mean trophies aren't very good, especially for that cafe side. We've seen a lot of heavy utility usage in the strikeouts that we've seen there as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's still important, especially for the start and for stopping people who are pushing, and it's important enough at the very beginning here for Cute Hamster. It got them the majority of their Gronky pushing, dodges the drones, downs the Kestrel. Dahlena in the process, Executioner won't be able to beat an SMG, though, at point-blank range. No one's gotten sight quite yet, and Caterpillar actually managed to end that one with a ticket advantage.
Yeah, they finished that with a ticket advantage. I don't know how. Cute Hamster finds a double knock with a grenade off Gronky, then finds the third. Couldn't get the revive fast enough. I don't know what Ink was doing there. Maybe there was a smoke there, and he just was trying to see if anyone was hiding behind that corner. He doesn't win that gunfight. Cannibals with the Nightshade doing some deadly things right now with the Vi, something we don't see a lot of in demo anymore. We saw it from Cute Hamsters on Factory in the last week of that last 10k, but now we're starting to see it here. We understand it, Kresnik, because of that cafe. Now he's doing some good work with it. And Gronky with another double nade.
That utility you said maybe not as important in this, but clearly plenty important here. Smoke now on that flank. Keep him up for a moment longer, but Caterpillar still have this site controlled. Only 12 more seconds, so it takes away one more time as they smoke their push in. They see the Dahlena. He can't hit it through the smoke. He can't see anything else. Trade 1 for 1 on that, but they will potentially get a flip. They actually give it up to make it think they backed up. They'll give away 1 ticket for that, but I think that might end up better for them as they clear out the rest of Caterpillar. Don't flip that objective, though. Still up there for Caterpillar. I don't know if they've realized that. Now they go for it, but they can't stick it again. And they might end up losing more tickets that they probably didn't need to give away, but they're trying to be aggressive to counteract it. Dahlena finishes somebody off as he gets that trade. And they lose another ticket again. Joker though with the push double down. Everyone at Cute Hamster falls, and the next ticket goes away. These are the last respawns they get for this round. I
said this so many times. I don't think Cute Hamster is really as prepared for a respawn mode as they would have hoped. They do have some good crossfires. They did some good work there, but I just don't think they're ready for the respawn. And the respawn's coming in. Hizzi finds Gronky with those drones, but Frag Out finds one off. Nice headshots coming through. Can he crouch spam for another one? No, he cannot. Dahlena finds that one. And now it's just one member standing for Cute Hamster.
That's only 20 seconds to work with, too.
Finish one, doesn't get the down, can't finish him off, can't find the second knock as well. Good round from the side of Caterpillar. They stay alive a little bit here.
It does look like a little bit of a lack of comfort from Cute Hamsters here on this game mode. And you mentioned maybe they're not as used to strikeout, but they've all been playing the game since it was released, right? At least the majority of them have, I'm sure.
Yeah, but it's mainly been demo in the competitive scene, so they play demo. Demo is the
you must have pubbed enough strikeout to know to at least cap the point, right? I mean, I don't
Well, that's the thing. When I play strikeout, like, by myself, it's not in rank, so I don't give up. I don't care about the objective. I just need to go out there and strike out, when I'm trying to chill. I don't want to worry about not being able to respawn. I just want to, run around, shoot things, practice maybe like a pistol only or something. So I understand where they're coming from. But Gronky's like a huge format game, right? He's not used to the respawn.
Doing some arenas, we'll see. Two picks early for him here. Already getting this. Now contesting the objective around the corner. We'll push out Hizzi. They have to reveal. Might as well shove in, but can he get a kill for him? Now still picked off as he wins that one gunfight. Not even the gunfight, kookery fight. There for him, but running right into Dahlena, holding close. Can't stay alive.
Wait, hold up.
Here.
How much money does this trench have after the first round trade? He's already cut you off. He's already got the silencer on there. I think that's like the 3rd upgrade. This man is rich after one round, and they didn't even win it.
I mean, Dahlena did a lot for them in that round. You can see him on the scoreboard high up. How did no one on Caterpillar end up actually finishing someone off? Delena holding in there.
All right, never mind. I understand why he's got so much money.
Exactly. You saw him on the scoreboard. He was dominant after that last one.
He got a double down and then had to swap to his pistol while being shot and still won the gunfight hip firing, man. Dahlena is on another level right now. He finds another one, getting shot in the head, has to back off, throws the barb, hits the, oh my goodness, if he was able to get that vibe down, I would have just went crazy. He used this stim shot that he picked up off of a dead Kestrel there.
Get it back.
It let him live for maybe a second longer in that gunfight, but still one bullet. Just unfortunate on the timing for that one. Dahlena running out, doesn't realize that whose dad's in the corner. They know now. His nade will probably kill him almost.
My goodness!
Teammate, huge heads up nade from Gronky, and the melee gets Joker as well. Picking that one back up is can in a moment if he wants to. Sees Canny pushing, won't finish anybody else off, but they're just bleeding away tickets while their own get drained from the site control that Caterpillar have been able to maintain.
Control point
That's
contested.
a bad man with a grenade in his hand. Finds another one. Who's that? Can't. Joker from behind. And he's just going to sit in bathroom with only one respawn available for Caterpillar. Man, turns have tabled here for Cute Hamster. Finally able to find success. The cafe side that they need. Not allowing. Oh my goodness. Shots going all over, but Frag out with a little bit of help. And now, no respawns available. And he's just going to let him finish him off there, saying, hey, you know what? We can give up this round. It's 1-1. The objective is going to go back towards the fountain. I think we have a little bit more success on that fountain side because we can hold that B long a little bit better than we can try and hold bathroom or cafe. Plus, your guys' trench kind of locks down that cafe objective. Not just that, but also the bathroom side too, right? Because you have that barbed wire, have those trophies, and Dahlena's playing well right now. So let's just kind of reset, go switch sides on the spawns, and go back towards that B fountain side and play our game over there again.
Yeah, I mean the fountain control, the cafe control, excuse me, it was big by the trench, right? But I think really Gronky being in that bathroom, just someone that they could not deal with, that they basically forgot was there because they kept trying to push it. It was really extra tough for them. Frag out. And know that who's that's there doesn't even shoot him once before he gets melted. Caterpillar showing that they're comfortable here. And they got to be feeling happy about this, right? They started on the site that they won, so it'll end on it more than likely. They bounce back and forth between them. As they get isolated. They have the crossfire. Dahlena has the angle set up, but Hamsters are winning all the gunfights that they need to here. There's the swing from Frag out and the res, and they still have the site under their control.
You know, if they lose every objective on Cafe, they'll be okay, because then that means it's a 2-2 and they go to round 5, which I think, if it just goes every other, each round, then it'll end up being a round 5 fountain. So if that's their strategy, they're looking good. But right now, they're not looking too good.
And it's a gamble, right? If you get a fountain or a cafe comp, you've
got to win this one if that's the way it goes, right? You've got to win this round.
This time it's a lot closer. I mean, Cute Hamsters have the upper hand so far. Only a 2-ticket deficit though, and Caterpillar have swung the site in their favor. This gunfight will decide quite a bit, pushing Joker back, forcing stim shot, forcing them to disengage. But Caterpillar managed to bleed another one out there. Their utility is connecting. It's all lethal. Forcing out the Halo drones in the crossfire from Hizzi. Burns down, Frag out. So Caterpillar, even though they're losing lives, again, they have control of this site, and that slow drain on the tickets will eventually win them that war of attrition, but they need to not get down by these frags, not lose these gunfights, not let Gronky walk in and let Cute Hamsters walk all over them and swing it back in their favor.
Enemies have the objective.
Yeah, at some point you gotta say, okay, we need to capture the objective. At the same time, if you're winning gunfights, not like that, however, but you do find the kill in the back. Cannibals goes down to Frag's Halo drones, and look at this cheeky little spot from Dahlena, just trying to get some pot shots on the stone. Maybe he's got the tracker round online, because that could be a large part of your success for the rest of your team to be able to spot people out, because you get one bullet on them with the tracker round. Little vibe poison coming out, has to reload. Gronky escapes with his life. Has to be a smoke on that right side.
Yeah.
Does it? Has to reload and couldn't find the shots. Joker and Canny finally finding some kills for himself. And now Frag out finds another one, and that will mean the round goes in favor of Cute Hamster. And if the game plan was to win every fountain, Well, that has gone awry
Last
for you,
point.
my friend.
Tighten up.
Caterpillar is going to have to win a cafe here.
And I think the name of the game is going to have to be bathroom control. Right? Once they get hold of that site, holding that flank is so important because I feel like it can break down any really plan of attack that you have. They didn't have it last time, and that's really what the Hamster snowball.
I say you just
Quite a
send
bit
3
of
people
round.
to the bathroom right off the rip right here. Don't worry about the point at the start of this round, right? Because Trench is just going to, like, barb Trophy up in there. He's going to hold it down. You need bathroom control early. You need to get Gronky off that spot. I mean, you can still send 1 or 2 towards Cafe to, like, kind of distract him. But the Lance's got to go huge here.
They're sending quite a few, but it's going to be so hard again to dislodge Dahlena. Like, you're saying.
Like, look at the tear gas.
Look at this positioning the truck around through the smoke. Dahlena can kill everybody. Down in the mall, they all give their lives away. And you said maybe you send 1 person Cafe. Well, they send 3, and they still lose. Track around's definitely online now after we saw that.
That's why I said forget the objective. He's just going to load up on util, man. Just walk through bathroom and come up behind them. Send 1 person there to, like, draw the tear gas and barb out. And he's got nothing on the turnaround, but we don't see that from them. Ink finds a couple more. Dahlena, of course, in there again. Septex comes out. That finds it. Another one with the axe. And now who's that starting to open some plays up for the rest of his team to kind of get a break and get in there. But the respawn come through. And oh my goodness, Gronky didn't even fully turn the corner. We didn't see him there completely. And the katana hits him in the head.
I like that the heads up play to just drop that knife inside bathroom too. It's like, well, we know how important it was last time. I'll just leave my trap here, and someone's gonna walk into it inevitably when you try to fight here. It's counter track arounds from Joker, but not able to finish any kills. They don't have to push. They can just hold strong there and wins the fight on the player trying to flank through bathroom. But this poison might force them to one side. Here is the attempted control from Joker. Hizzi, the one making good on it. They don't know that someone's in the corner. They don't know. The fragment's in the corner. Can they win this fight too? The Joker does. Flip it. They can turn the objective around, but they only have a 5-ticket advantage. Every life is going to be key in protecting them as this round goes forward. They can't just win people like that.
Ah, good little peek from Joker. They find the kill onto him, but it looks like he might be getting revived, and he does. Quick revive there from Gronky, who's linked to him, so that means he's going to have an extra smoke and an extra nade. That can be huge, and he's just going to go back to the same spot. He's got a little bit better cover fire, but Ink walks in behind him, takes out the Dahlia, and then that allows Dahlena to come in and shoot him in the back. Nice catch from who's that? He has to find another one. His teammate helps him out from a long range off of that zip line, and now they're trying to hold this down. Picks up a katana, picks up a KA-30, still has the 24S in his hand as well, holding down the objective. 1 respawn available, and it's in favor of Cute Hamster. 0 for the other side, but only 2 members stand for Caterpillar. The do or die finds it, but he goes down, and then the nade from Gronky finishes off the last member, and that'll do it. Cafe goes in favor of Cute Hamster once again. They take game number 2, 3-1, a little bit better gameplay